just want to get on here and debunk some lies real quick. All right, I'm going to show y'all two videos, by two different content creators, and I'm gonna show you why I don't listen to motherfuckers on this app. For real. I want y'all to listen to this video now. Listen, 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 listen. Just listen. Just listen. All right. I'm gonna turn my camera around so y'all can see. Turn my camera around so y'all can see. This video's on the short. JD delay 5150. All right. So, fair use.
It came down to a convicted felon versus an ex-California prosecutor. I can tell you right now, you couldn't fit the trust issues that I have with prosecutors into the goddamn Grand Canyon. But especially in the state of California, they are a special, distinct version of useless. Let's roll the tape.
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. Bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you were in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not, and worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row. Innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that.
How crazy?
So, there's Exhibit A. Y'all gotta stop listening to these right-wing goofballs on the internet, dude. For real. Y'all gotta stop. Yeah. So, now time to debunk the lie. All right. Go to it, my sir.
Allow you to retract your video and your statements on
fair use.
Because respectfully, you do not know what the hell you're talking about.
Problem with Kamala Harris is that she was trying to, in 2020, run so far away from being the top cop, being the prosecutor, that she was trying to fit herself into a mold that she just doesn't fit into. She's hardline, she's hardcore, she's tough on crime.
No disrespect, sis, but what the hell are you talking about? Kamala Harris was one of the most progressive prosecutors of her time. She created the first of the nation reentry program called Back on Track, which worked with low-level offenders to get them out of prison, give them an education, give them job wellness classes, credit building classes, gave them education rather than incarceration, and expunged their records after the fact so it wouldn't be a barrier for them to get a job. Like, this is the stuff that's confusing the hell out of me. And while everybody's sitting here talking about she was tough on crime, they said that she was soft on crime. She called it being smart on crime, because a lot of people were upset with the fact that she was building a...
That was in February 2010 when that article was posted right there. The last one's from 2005.
That as of January, we will have Back on Track in California's penal code as a model of what we should be doing to be smart on crime.
And yet you can't run away from the charges of those who do not agree with you. They call it soft on crime, that you can't be a social worker as a prosecutor.
And then you're going to say she was trying to shy away from her being a prosecutor. Have you never heard of justice on the ballot?
I believe that in 2020, justice
fair
is
use.
On the ballot. When in America there is a father who is holding down 2 jobs and paying more taxes than the richest 400 families in America, economic justice is on the ballot. When in America, there is a mother who is in a parking lot of a hospital, afraid to walk through the sliding glass doors to get into the emergency room with her child, because she knows if she walks through those sliding glass doors, she'll be out of pocket a $4,000 deductible. Healthcare justice is on the ballot.
And since we're talking about justice on the ballot, a lot of these issues and initiatives have actually been addressed by the Biden-Harris administration. When it comes to economic justice, we got student loan debt forgiveness, we got the child tax credit. And then when we're talking about healthcare justice, let's not forget the fact that now, thanks to the Biden-Harris administration, they cannot report to the credit bureau your medical debt. Then you said that she was over here trying to appeal to the people during the George Floyd riots. However, she helped co-author and co-sponsor the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act in June, before she was even on the damn ticket with Joe. But I gotta add more to this, because there's more to Kamala Harris than just re-entry and low-level offenders. We have to talk about the fact that Kamala Harris tackled sex trafficking, particularly when it comes to young black women and young trans women. Y'all do not understand that Kamala Harris created one of the first in the nation child protective bureaus that focused on protecting the children and not charging them for child prostitution. When they were being sex trafficked, they were victims. She gave them access to safe houses. And if you don't believe me, ask black activist Latifah Simon, who was there.
Because really our call was to not decriminalize quote-unquote prostitution, but stop the district attorney's office for charging children who are being bought and sold on the streets for prostitution. They're children and they're being bought and sold. And when she told me that that was her goal too, I was like, oh, well, we can rock. And then I met her and I was like, okay, all right, sister. Right. We come to this meeting and this woman that I was working with, who had to be 15, 16 at the time, who had just literally days earlier been savagely raped, gang raped. And I needed her to be in this space, this first task force meeting. Kamala met us, and for somehow I guess because she had been working with young women who had been victims for so long, she, without knowing the sister's story, and the sister had deep chocolate brown skin, and she had cut off her hair after her rape, so she had this very
Don't worry, keep watching.
Afro.
Fair use.
Looked at Helen, cupped her face, and said, "Baby, I'm glad that you're here." And something about that moment, I was like, "Oh, we gonna rock together." You know what? Because I ain't never seen nobody like you do this work here.
Sis, what are you talking about? Kamala Harris went from pillar to post as AG, standing up even against when people voted for Proposition 8. She stood up for marriage equality, even to where it equates to what she's doing right now with codifying marriage equality with the Respect for Marriage Act. And since we're on LGBT issues, did you know that Kamala Harris worked to end the gay and trans panic defense? And for those who don't know what the fuck that is, this was an excuse that was done by defense attorneys that basically said that it gave their client the right to harm somebody or take the life of somebody who was either gay or trans because they were in sticker shock, that they found that this person was trans or this person was gay. That gave them the authority to take away somebody's life. Kamala ended that shit. And since we're at it, let's just go ahead and debunk all the shit. There was some lie that said Kamala Harris locked up 1,500 people, knowing damn well that most of marijuana charges are handled by lower level attorneys. But even with that being so, if you look at the data and the trajectory, marijuana emissions decreased under Kamala Harris's tenure.
I wish I could rewind this. I wish I could rewind that right there. Yeah, that's one of the lies that Tulsi Flabber, the fucking Russian bot, told on the stage in CNN when Kamala Harris was running for president in 2020. Yeah, that was one of those lies. But continue.
Then there was another damn lie that Kamala Harris kept over 20,000 prisoners in jail past their sentences.
There we go. There's another one. Another lie that keeps getting repeated. Y'all gonna quit lying, dog. Y'all need to stop. Go ahead. I'm gonna say what I need to say in a minute.
That didn't happen. That notion was filed by Patrick McKinney, which was denied, meaning it didn't fucking happen. And Kamala Harris knew nothing about this because she had over 20,000 cases that she's working with. She's not intimately involved in every case that hits the damn desk. And this case didn't even require the authorization from attorney.
Oh, and Patrick McKinney was a white man. Sorry.
General, you could have got that from a level 3 deputy attorney. Then there was another lie that Kamala Harris stole Nina Simone's estate when that wasn't even the damn case. What had happened was Nina Simone's daughter stole and embezzled money that was supposed to be used for a music school to build her businesses. So Kamala Harris had to intervene to fulfill Nina's wishes that was in her will. Then there was another lie that Kamala Harris blocked evidence that would have exonerated a black man when that is not so.
His name was Kevin Cooper.
He was arrested and sentenced in 1985 when Kamala Harris was still in college, you guys. And what happened was he was given several DNA tests that never exonerated him. It went all the way up to the courts of appeals and was struck down. Meaning he was all out of appeals, meaning he needed clemency for the governor, which was Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time, which was denied. Now, they went to the Attorney General asking for another one, but she had no authority to do that. So, thank God, because y'all don't do follow-ups. Gavin Newsom gave Kevin Cooper another DNA test, and it turns out it still didn't exonerate him. His ass is motherfucking guilty. Y'all need to do follow-ups and stop running your fucking mouth without knowing what you're talking about. And let me just say this in closing, sis. Everything that you said in your...
And I don't need to do no more. I just want y'all to hear that because it seems like black people always want to run with misinformation coming from right-wing talking heads on the internet, trying to debunk and tear down. Because I was one of the ones who thought and believed all that shit that I heard Tulsi Gabbard say on that stage on CNN in 2020. And she wore that white suit, that white pantsuit looking like a fucking librarian. I was one of the ones who believed her. But until I did some research and Googled it, I figured out I was fucking wrong. That's what happens is research over me search. Stop listen. Look. Has she said some bullshit? Yes. Kamala Harris has said some bullshit. She done said a lot of bullshit. She has. And that ain't gonna exonerate her from saying bullshit. But a lot of the stuff that y'all out here saying, y'all out here repeating right-wing fucking talking points, and these motherfuckers are known liars. Fucking, they're known liars. And it's coming on our side. Our people are lost when it comes to fucking politics. God damn. Y'all, it don't take you but 2 seconds, 2 fucking seconds to Google her record in California when she was the attorney general. Y'all trying to make this woman the president of California. Like she could have exonerated Kevin Cooper. She couldn't. He failed every fucking DNA test that could have exonerated him. He failed every one of them. Even when Gavin Newsom, the new governor of California, gave him another appeal, clemency, he failed. Y'all need to stop listening to these fucking right-wing goofballs. All they do is fucking lie. That is all they do is fucking lie. And y'all run around Twitter and Facebook and YouTube just regurgitating fucking lies. Y'all don't even care where the source is. You got some white dude on YouTube saying, man, see, this is why I don't like Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris locked away 20,000 people for slave labor. No, the fuck she didn't. It was Kevin McKinley. And it got shot down by the fucking courts. All you have to do is click. We live in an age of information. All you have to do is fucking click. I'm about to kill your ass. I'm about to kill your ass. All y'all have to do is research. I ain't gonna yell no more. I'm tired of yelling. I'm tired of yelling. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna start debunking all these bullshit ass claims and start pulling articles like I had to do to get my shit right. Grace the circle. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm tired of right wing people telling lies and motherfucking black people in particular running with said lies like they're the truth. And they are not the truth. It's not factual. This shit is easily debunked. I got into an argument with a black dude not too long ago about Kamala Harris. And I told him, I was like, look, I was one of them ones saying that she was out here prosecuting black folks for nothing and locking them away for absolutely nothing. I was one of the ones until somebody told me, a friend of mine, Lenny, told me, go research her. Look up her cases. It's public information. The Freedom of Information Act gives you the ability to go and look up information and find it. That's all you have to do is go look the information up and you can find it. It's at hand's reach. All you have to do is point and click and there you go. The information is right there at your fucking fingertips. Period. The information that black people talk about when they talk about fucking politics and anything like that always come from some right-wing fucking goofball who is notorious for lying and spreading misinformation. That's what's killing us. I hear the talks about us, ADOS, fucking descendants of slaves, wanting our money, wanting our reparations. I want my reparations. I want what's owed to me. But how do we get there? It sounds good when you say, give me my money or cut my check. It sounds real good. But how do you get there? Nigga, you gotta start somewhere. Arguing, yelling, and sitting at home on the couch ain't gonna get us reparations, homie. It ain't. I'm sorry, I gotta be the asshole to tell all you super black Power Rangers, cut us our check niggas, that you gotta do some fucking work. We live in a racist ass country. They don't want us to have shit. I want to get to what I want to get to. How do we get there? How do we get conversations started that result in us getting what's owed to our people? That don't make me a fucking coon because I want to do something smart, because I want to actually have a plan instead of saying a whole bunch of hubbub and bullshit. You gotta have a plan. We gotta move smart. All the shit that I seen last night up until this morning has been from black people shitting on Kamala Harris. I'd rather vote for Trump. Y'all don't think, and there's niggas out here that don't even believe Project 2025 is a real fucking thing. Y'all really believe that Project 2025 ain't real. Oh, it's just fear mongering. And ain't now one of you motherfuckers saying it's fear mongering read the fucking document, have you? Have you read the 922 pages of that bullshit? No, you haven't. You haven't went and read those 922 pages. Otherwise, you be sitting on the same side I'm on, doing everything you can to keep this orange fucking goofball out of the power. The man already staged the insurrection the first time he didn't get his goddamn way. What do y'all think he's gonna do? This nigga staged an assassination attempt to try to make it look like he got his life, somebody trying to take his life. It was a Republican that did it. They tried to take Donald Trump. There wasn't no they, it was them. They playing in your face. Y'all want me to vote for Donald Trump. For what? For what? Y'all sitting over here pushing all this bullshit off on top of this woman like she did all this sinister shit. I went back and researched it. That's why I keep my mouth closed about Kamala Harris. The reason why I say I don't care for her too much, because of the shit she said about not specifically passing things for black people in general. Even though every other race and class of people in this country had bills and shit passed for them and them only. I.e. the Asian hate crime bill. That's why I'm doing this video. Because all I hear is black people, black people, black people, black people. Going around with misinformation coming from the likes of Tulsi Gabbard, who's been approved of, she's been a proven fucking liar. They took away affirmative action because they thought they were hurting black people. They were hurting white women. Michael Fleming, how much you want to bet this shit was an inside job from Trump and his fucking cronies? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? How much do you want to bet this was an inside job from Trump and his fucking cronies? They gerrymander because they can't win fairly. Why do you think they're trying to take away the power of the black vote? Why do y'all think they're gerrymandering the shit out of districts? They're fucking going in and gutting the Voters' Right Act. They're trying to purge votes in Georgia. Why the fuck y'all think they're going through so much trouble if we ain't got no fucking power in this fucking country? Why? Why? I want to ask you motherfuckers. Why? Because I really want to know. All I hear is y'all tearing this woman down. Ain't got a bitch ass thing to say about that raggedy orange piece of shit who try to fucking violate this goddamn country. Y'all ain't got no energy for him. This nigga is out of his goddamn mind. And he's stupid as fuck. He can't even form a fucking coherent sentence. And here you are. Y'all niggas are on here trying to tear down this woman. And y'all don't know the first thing about Kamala Harris. You don't know shit about this woman. You ain't even lived in her fucking district. Oh man, she locked up 20,000 people. No, the fuck she didn't. Kevin McKinley tried to lock him up. It got turned down. Oh nah, she had the black man. She could have exonerated him, man, but she withheld information. Bullshit. No the fuck she didn't. He ran through every fucking appeal he had. All three of them bitches. Got clemency from Gavin Newsom. They ran another DNA test on this nigga. And he was fucking guilty. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, bruh? I swear to God. This is why we'll never get reparations. We'll never get fucking laws to protect black people in this country. We won't get shit because of misinformation. And y'all don't even take the time to even Google the shit. I went back and read all the articles that on that video I just showed y'all where that young man was tearing this sister apart because she was on saying some bullshit, the same bullshit that I hear a lot of other niggas saying. I went back and researched it myself. I did. I did my own due diligence. Because I don't know this woman. I don't know Kamala Harris. I don't know her from a can of paint. I went and researched it. Y'all over here trying to invite a fucking slave owner to come back into power and to turn us back into fucking field hands. And y'all don't even see it coming. They set up the Supreme Court. Let me break something else down to you. The Speaker of the House said he's going to sue because Joe Biden stepped down from the presidency. Y'all want to know the problem with that is? Who's the Democratic nominee right now? Don't worry, I'll tell you. There ain't one. So who the fuck you gonna sue? All they want to do is hold this shit up in court and stall it out in court because the courts are loaded full of fucking conservative fucking judges who's gonna do the bidding of fucking Trump so that he can run unopposed and assume the White House so they can initiate fucking Project 2025 so they can steal every last one of your fucking rights. And if you speak wrong on Trump, you're going to goddamn jail. And y'all niggas are sitting there co-signing it. Unknowingly co-signing this stupid ass shit. Y'all out here hating on a woman y'all don't know shit about. I literally showed you a video with articles. You can research it yourself. Like my brother BLTB always say, I follow the facts. Go follow the fucking facts. Go follow that shit. Go follow the facts. It's right there in your face. Go follow the facts. I was wrong about her. That's why I did the video I did yesterday with my support of Kamala Harris. Because a lot of people don't know they're all regurgitate. Why do y'all think there are right-wing think tanks on every hip-hop site you go to? Why do you think? Why do you think there's always some right-wing nutjob QAnon conspiracy theorist somewhere in some black chat somewhere? And why is it that every time you talk politics with black people, they always say the same shit? It's the same reverberated goofball bullshit trash that came from some right-wing fucking nutjob who don't know shit what they talking about. All they doing is fulfilling nothing but lies and more lies and more lies and more lies so y'all can be more confused about what in the fuck is going on so that you can be so blind from the truth that you can have the answer sitting right there in your fucking lap. How do y'all know that when she assumed power, she passed an executive order stating that black people in America who are descendants of slaves get their just due? How do y'all know that? That video y'all keep posting of her saying, man, I can't do nothing specifically for black folks. That shit was from the 2019. People change over time. You see, I did. Jay, what's up with it, man? I'm sorry to be so animated, but I'm getting so sick and tired of seeing black people out here regurgitating fucking right-wing talking points they got off fucking QAnon websites and Breitbart News. They're willing to do it. Look. They already got Trump scared to death already. They already got Kamala Harris, the sheer mention of her name got this nigga trimming in his fucking pamper right now. Y'all doing the job for him. Let's create confusion. Let's create misinformation. How do y'all think Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton? Misinformation. Have you out here talking all this other weird, goofy shit? Hey, all the emails. Then it turns out Donald Trump not only had top secret shit on an email, on a fucking laptop, the motherfucker was selling those same secrets. So how in the fuck? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? For real, what are y'all talking about? Am I the biggest Kamala Harris fan? No, I'm not. But the truth is the truth. Whether I like it, you like it, or anybody like it. The truth is going to be the truth, homie. I don't care if you don't like it. It's the truth still. It is the truth. Stop listening to these right wing. Learn it yourself. Go do like I did. I had to learn myself. I had to humble my black ass self down and go and research this lady myself. And I was dead wrong about her. Y'all don't understand how much power that woman actually had versus what she actually did with the power that she had. That's the difference between her and Trump. I seen niggas posting the Build Back Better, the platinum plan, like that was supposed to be legit. What happened to that? He proposed that a year before he got out of office. What happened to that? Ice Cube is the one that introduced the platinum plan for black folks. That shit didn't materialize into nothing. That got debunked too. So what? I'll tell y'all what. Since Kamala Harris is so trash, name one fucking policy Donald Trump passed that affected our lives positively while he was in office for 4 years. Name one. Name one. Say the first step. Please say this First Step Act. Say that. Please say that. That wasn't his bill. That was Obama's bill. He just took credit for it, as he did with his economy. Try again. Again, I'm going to ask y'all again. Show me. I got $100 right now for any one of y'all who watch this video. Show me one positive fucking bill that this man passed that was authored by him, that he didn't steal from Obama. Show me one bill he passed to help us. Show me one. One bill. Because they didn't pass anything. Donald Trump was too busy stealing money. Jared Kushner was too busy cozying up the fucking MBS to get $2 billion that he didn't fucking earn. Donald Trump was busy giving blowjobs to fucking Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un on national TV. I am so sick of black folks getting on airways and talking about politics as if you know what the fuck you're talking about. Please, I want you to debate me. I can set up a StreamYard tonight and you can debate me. And I'll pull up articles, HR numbers, and the whole nine, and I'll run circles around any of you niggas on politics. Any of you. Because I eat this shit for a living. I do it because I want to protect my family. Because I know better now. I don't listen to fucking Fox News. I don't listen to none of these motherfucking mainstream fucking news organizations no more. I go and research the shit myself. Research over me search. Y'all keep over here talking about this woman, trying to tear this woman down, and she ain't even on the ticket yet. It's us doing it. They don't need none of them fucking raggedy ass Republicans and Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt off looking like a fucking jackass. They don't need him. They got us. Like I said, when it came to Devin Haney, they didn't have to look far for somebody to tear Devin Haney and Trill Bill down. It was us doing it. Y'all want reparations in America? We gotta start moving. Sitting on the goddamn couch ain't gonna get us shit. I'm gonna sit on the couch. Oh, that's gonna show them. That's gonna show them. That's gonna show them. That's gonna show them, man. See, that's gonna show them. We're gonna sit on the couch. And then what? While these hillbillies are at these polls voting, then what? How are we gonna get the reparations? That's what I wanna know. That's my question. For anybody watch this video, I understand. I want reparations because it's owed to us. I am very well aware of my history. I am very well aware of what happened to my people. I'm very well aware of it. So you ain't talking to some dumbass who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I do research. I know people who I can go and talk to if I don't know some information. I'm not going to get them to turn my camera on and spew out a whole bunch of misinformation. Go and research the shit. Go and research Kevin Cooper's case. Since y'all said she killed an innocent black man, go research Kevin Cooper's his fucking case. He was accused of stabbing and killing 2 girls. Go and research that case. And the one y'all should be mad at, if there was an innocent motherfucker who got killed, It's Arnold Schwarzenegger who denied his clemency. Bill, you are absolutely right. Tim Scott, man, shit, that fucking raccoon, boy, I tell you what, man. Raccoons, buck dancing, talking about America ain't a racist country. Well, I tell you what, I just literally watched a video of this young lady who had 2 police officers that came in her house. And all this woman said, what was her name? Her last name is Massey. It was a case that made her family so mad they had to wait till the day to drop the police cam, the body cam footage from her murder. Because that was just that. She was murdered. She was murdered by cops. And if you didn't read Project 2025, Project 2025 says that they're going to grant absolute immunity to police officers. So it'll give them a license to kill us, as they have been. As if qualified immunity ain't enough. Go read it. Don't get mad at me for telling you the fucking truth. Read it. Nah, what we not gonna do, Gear Jammer, is not gonna fucking go in here with that damn both sides of the fence bullshit argument. No, the fuck. Chattel slavery is something totally different. Chattel slavery, Jim Crow. You're not just paying for slavery, big dog. You're paying for Jim Crow, vagrant laws, black codes. You're paying for that. Every other nation, every other creed and ethnicity of anybody else got some form of reparations. The Indians did. The Jews did. Everybody, Japanese internment camps in America. I'm telling you, you're not talking to somebody who's stupid on politics, homeboy. You're talking to the wrong fucking one. Everybody but black folks, descendants of slaves, have got their just due. It's high time y'all paid us our tab. My grandfather was a slave. My great-grandmother was a slave. My grandmother was a slave. You're gonna look me in my face and tell me I ain't old shit. Fuck you. Research over me search. Everybody was slaves at one time. We live in a country that told black people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. And when black folks pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, what did they do? They bombed their cities. They burned them down. They ran fucking dams in front of them to flood the cities. Lake Lanier, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wilmington, North Carolina, a host of other cities. Elaine, Arkansas. I can keep going. America owes us our money. We ain't begging or asking you for shit. We're demanding our fucking money back. We want our money. Hell, Wells Fargo's still in business. They started off slavery. JP Morgan Chase is still in business. They started off slave money. There's a host of fucking people who are heirs to fucking money that they stole from chattel slavery. So don't you tell me or any other black person that we ain't owed something. We're owed that money. My question is, how the fuck do we get there? If we're just gonna sit on the couch and wait for somebody to do something for us. And ain't nobody did nothing. Long as you been living, long as I've been living. Ain't nobody did a bitch ass thing. Us talking about sitting on the couch ain't gonna do it. We didn't get our money. They promised us our money. Then Lincoln got assassinated. 40 acres and a mule. Again, I said, again, for those just joining, I'm debunking every lie that's been told about Kamala Harris right now. You can go back to the beginning of this video and you can watch both the videos and I showed them for context. I showed them for context. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard said that Kamala Harris withheld information. The name of the case was Kevin Cooper. Kevin Cooper was accused of killing 2 people, stabbed them to death. The man had failed every last appeal that he had. The man went up then, ran another fucking appeal, tried to get clemency, and the then governor denied his clemency. That governor was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then Gavin Newsom, who is the current governor of California, granted him fucking clemency so that he can run another DNA test to exonerate him, and he failed. Oh, Kamala Harris, she locked up 20,000 fucking black people for nothing. She just locked them up. Bullshit, she did not. That was Kevin McKinney, who was a district attorney in California, and that got overturned. That never happened. Sheesh, goddamn. I'm gonna have to start doing videos like this because I grow tired. I want my people to get what's owed to us. I do. But sitting on the couch ain't gonna get it. It ain't gonna get us shit. But laughed at, spit on, and possibly throw back in the slave ships, and slave fields, and fucking picking cotton and shit, and working out in the sun until our hands bleed like our ancestors did. Sitting on the couch is gonna get us that. Trick, what up with it though? Hey Trick, go watch the video I did. I put the picture of the LDBC meet and greet on that video, and it's got all the information. It's on my community tab. Go click on that to give you everything you need to see, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to start handling shit the way I need to handle it. This is how we need to handle it. Because people are black people in general are misinformed about politics. We don't know shit. We don't know shit. We're sitting over here spewing out fucking right-wing talking points that came from Fox News, Breitbart News, and the New York Post. We coming out with all these right-wing leaning fucking articles and shit, trying to prove that this woman is this, that, and the third, and it's easily Googleable. That's all you got to do is Google it. It's right there in your hands. You can go look for it yourself. It's right there. I just literally showed you a video with all the evidence right there. All you got to do is go look for it. That's it. You got to want to look for it. I'm not going to sit here and give somebody a jacket that don't belong to them, whether I'm cool with them or not. And again, I'm not the coolest fan in the window for Kamala Harris. I am not. I'm not the biggest Kamala Harris cheerleader. No, the fuck I'm not. I see it as hope. I see it as hope to a beginning of a conversation that leads to action, that can actually bring forth fucking reparations for our people that they've been denying for generations. That I can live to see our people get our just due. That's what I want. That's why I'm doing this shit. I ain't buck dancing for none of these fucking weirdos. I'm doing this shit because it needs to be said. Because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Did she say she can't do everything for black people specifically? Yes, she said that shit. She said it in 2019. But people can change. I've changed. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. People need grace. Kamala Harris needs grace. Then when she step out of pocket, then we can jump on her shit. Until then, we need to sit. We need to go do what we need to do to keep this orange fucking mangus out of the fucking White House. Or else you can kiss your fucking rights goodbye. There's a reason why J.D. Vance is on the ticket. There's a reason why the Heritage Foundation, their name is every fucking where. There's a reason why most of the 3/4 of the people who authored Project 2025 was on the Trump administration. There's a reason why Donald Trump, despite having 34 felonies, 2 impeachments, and a whole list of pedophilia that follows this man from the Epstein files that were open on him that nobody's talking about, These motherfuckers are riding hand in fist with Donald Trump. Can we at least get somebody to stand on some fucking business so that we can at least get this orange goofball out the fucking way? He's 78 years old. I'm tired of listening to the talks about reparations and there ain't no actions to push us in direction to getting said reparation. Lord rest her soul, Sheila Jackson Lee was only one of the few people who introduced HR 141 into the White House to try to get the conversation started. Y'all remember when Candace Owens brought her real weak ass up to the White House trying to say why we didn't deserve reparations? Y'all know why we won't get reparations? Because it's Coons. It's Mark Burns. It's Tim Scott. It's that musty-ass Indian dude, Ramaswamy. It's that goofy-ass coon in North Carolina. The one running for governor. Y'all keep playing with this shit all you want to. You can kiss your fucking rights goodbye. I ain't fear-mongering shit. This shit for real. This is ThreatCon. That's what they counting on. They counting on y'all to say, man, this shit ain't real, man. I ain't even gonna worry about this shit. Ain't no pressure. This shit ain't real, man. That shit ain't real. Man, that Project 2025 ain't doing nothing but scaring black folks so they try to vote for Democrats. It ain't nothing but fear monger. Nah, the fuck it ain't. Go read it then. And then come back and holler at me. Until you read it, don't say shit to me about Project 2025 being fake. Go read it for yourself. I did a couple videos back where I posted a link to it. Go read it yourself. I read all 922 pages of it. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. 922 fucking pages of pure fucking tyranny. Neo-fascism. Let me remind y'all what happened under Donald Trump the last 4 years he was in office. The same thing that happened to them young men in Memphis, Tennessee, when those fucking racist pieces of shit wanted to call those little babies nigglets. You had Trump supporters running black women off the road in their vehicles in South Carolina. You had hate crime spiking up all over this fucking country. And you had Donald Trump lying every chance he fucking got. I do not want to go through another 4 years of this raggedy orange lying sack of dog shit who dodged the draft 5 times. He ain't no more of a patriot than my asshole is. Trick, they're in a cult. These people are in a fucking cult. They're in a fucking cult. And they're happy to be there. They're happy to be in a cult. They're happy to lie to you. They're happy to cut off their nose and spike their face. That's why they don't give a shit about Trump taking all the rights away from white women being able to have autonomy over their body. They don't care. Most of those people at the Republicans National Committee, that convention they had in Milwaukee, they were old white women who can't have kids anyway, so they don't give a fuck. He get back in, he ain't getting out of office. That's what y'all fail to understand. And then when he's too old to serve, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna pass it down to either one of his raggedy ass kids or one of his faithful fucking goofball fucking supporters who was mind stupid, who's gonna continue his bullshit legacy. And it's gonna keep happening over and over and over. They're gonna load federal courts full of conservative judges, and they're gonna try to instill their will on all of us. So we ain't gonna have the freedom to choose any fucking more. I'm telling y'all this because I am honestly, truthfully terrified to know what will happen if another 4 years of Trump happened. Will we be put in a position to where we have to take lives in order to save ourselves because of a bunch of mindless zombies who believe in an orange mangus and don't actually believe in the real God they claim to proclaim. Lewis Hinton, what's up with the family? Roll Tide Roll. I'm telling you, the shit y'all enjoy now, you better think about it. And you better think about the future for your kids. Because I'm thinking about mine. It ain't just about me no more. I have adults that are my kids. My kids aren't babies anymore. I have one baby left, and he's about to be 16 years old. I'm thinking about him. I'm thinking about my little grandbaby who's 2 years old. 20 years from now, you don't know whether we'll be here or not. I'm thinking 20, 30 years from now, 40, 50 years when I'm dead and gone, will life be good enough for where she can be all right and won't have to be persecuted simply for the color of her skin? That's what I'm worried about. And if you ain't worried about that, stay the fuck off around me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm about moving. I want my people to get what's owed to us. We owed it. It ain't nothing that we asking for or begging for. It's ours. We owed it. We work for, our people work for it. Oh, ain't nobody today been slave. Ain't nobody today been in nobody's field. We still feel the effects of it. Ask Miss Massey that. Oh, I forgot you can't. Because cops murdered her. Because she only said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And a man shot her in the head for nothing. Wasn't in any danger or nothing. Shot her while she was holding a scalding pot of hot water. Told her, I will fucking shoot you in the face right before he killed her. Sounds familiar, don't it? Sounds like Alton Sterling to me. Same thing cops said to him in Louisiana. I'll blow your fucking head off. And proceeded to shoot that man while they held him down, claiming that he had his hand on a firearm. Don't you tell me that I ain't got nothing to be scared of. That could have been me, easily. Could have been you. And we got ignorant ass niggas like Charleston White on the internet spewing right-wing conspiracy theories, and y'all niggas eating that shit up. I literally just did a video right now debunking every fucking claim y'all had against Kamala Harris. How she didn't lock up 20,000 black folks for simple fucking marijuana charges. That was Kevin McKinley. How she didn't withhold information that could have exonerated a black man. He didn't get exonerated because he failed every last one of his appeals, and the clemency that Gavin Newsom gave him, he failed that too. Those fucking progressives in California were saying she was too soft on crime. What is there left? I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Whether you like her or not, I don't really give a fuck. I'm thinking about my kids' future here. And I'll be damned if I sit by idly on the couch and watch the world burst into flames with this orange fucking retard getting into power and not wanting to turn it loose. They're already trying to build a case to say that this race in 2024 that ain't even happened yet is illegitimate. Blue Baron, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about either. How would she be terrible? So you want to choose a dictator over freedom? Okay, I got you. I got you. You can choose a dictator then. Go live in fucking North Korea and come back and holler at me. Because I was in Korea twice. I seen it firsthand. Don't you tell me. Again, You can't debate me on this shit. Trump, no dictatorship. Have you read Project 2025? Have you read it? Have you read Project 2025? 922 pages. Have you read it? I gotta get off here. I gotta go to rehearsal. You didn't need to. Get your ass out of here. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Fuck out of here. Get your dumb ass out of here. You are the fucking problem. I don't need to. Obviously you do. You don't want to read the information, but you're going to assume this nigga ain't going to... This nigga just told you he was going to be a dictator on day one. You fucking goofball. It's dumbasses like you is the reason why we in the situation we in now. You trust a fucking snake. Y'all ain't never heard the proverb of the snake? Man finds a snake, fucking frostbitten and frozen, thaws him out, nurses him back to health, and the snake bites him. And the man, before the man died, the snake said, he asked the snake, why did you bite me? I saved you. I saved you. And the snake looked at the man and told you, you knew I was a snake when you rescued me. If you don't know where to take this information, kiss my ass. Period. I am not ill-informed. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Go research the shit yourself, please. Do me that favor. I gotta get out of here. But yeah, go do yourself a favor and go research the shit. This shit ain't just gonna go away. There's a reason why the shit is set up. There's a reason why damn Clarence Thomas and fucking Sam Alito is sitting in the Supreme Court fucking not vetoing bills they should have been recused on. There's a reason why Jeannie Thomas was telling motherfuckers in the White House that they should forward those fake electors so Trump can assume power again. There's a reason behind that. There's a reason why 3/4 of the people that authored fucking Project 2025 was on Trump's fucking payroll at the White House. And y'all motherfuckers sitting over here trying to tell me that we ain't got nothing to be afraid of. All right, nigga. All right, cool. All right, cool. Cool. When they go and tell your ass, if you say Trump is a fucking orange turd and they throw your ass in prison for talking bad on Trump, don't say I didn't tell you so. Don't say Trill Will didn't tell you so, because I did. I told all y'all so. Every one of y'all. I told y'all so. I told you so. There's a reason why he's in place. There's a reason why you got those other 3 dumbass fucking conservative judges in place. There's a reason why. You can believe it or not. It don't fucking matter to me. You don't gotta believe me. But yeah, go ahead and let Trump usher on in the fucking tyranny and destroy every fucking veteran who's ever died in combat. Even veterans like myself who survived it. Or BFTB. We actually been on the battlefields. Or like my baby brother or my oldest brother. That we actually seen combat. And your ass ain't. We did it to protect your ass. Fuck you. That's why I can say something. I gave my life for this fucking country. You did not. Anyways, I'm going to rehearsal. Y'all be smooth. Y'all better go and research this woman before y'all go and making all these assumptions because you heard fucking Tulsi Flabber get on the fucking stage and spew off a whole bunch of right-wing fucking lies and y'all sit here and believe it. And all you got to do is Google it. It's right there. You can Google her record in California when she was the AG there. Do it. Most of those fucking weed offenses were from low-level fucking district attorneys. That's all you got to do. I'm voting for Kamala. Holla at y'all.